Hey guys, David Arriaga here, and I want to first start off by thanking you for opting in and looking forward to getting this information to you that's going to help you to grow a profitable home business. So, as you can see, the name of this presentation is 39 Methods to Get Traffic. These are methods that you can use today to get more leads, get more sales, and to grow a profitable home business. I'd like to first start off by telling you how I got this idea. It was an idea from my good friend and coach, Ray Higdon, who happened to be here with. I'm actually in Vegas at the time of this recording, celebrating my 50th birthday. And sitting down with Ray and just chatting and talking, he was saying about how I have a lot of methods of getting traffic to my websites and to my affiliate program. So he said that he thought it's an idea that I should put that together and offer that out to people to help them get traffic to their opportunities. And I thought that was a great idea. So I'm actually here in my hotel room and started working on putting this together for you. So hopefully it'll be something very helpful and useful. So let me go ahead and start. So the first question I have for you guys is, how would your business change if you had 100 to 200 hungry entrepreneurs visiting your site each and every day? I mean, would that bring you more sales? Would that make a big difference in your business? Do you think you would make more money? I think you would. And would it help you create freedom for you and your family? I think that's a huge goal for most entrepreneurs. So that would be, I guess, a good building block and step for you. So today I will share with you the 39 sources of traffic that I've used and where you can go from here. Okay. So let me start off quickly by giving you my story. As you know, my name is David Arriaga, and let me give you a quick rundown of my background. My family is first and foremost a priority for me. I have two wonderful girls and two wonderful boys, and both are a little bit older now. My youngest is 15 right now. But one of the things that I missed out with my family is due to corporate America, which is a job that I used to have. I just spent so much time on the road, just getting to work, 9 to 5 job, getting back home, that I had no time to really spend with my kids. And partially because of that, I kind of, especially with my two oldest, I didn't want that to happen with my two girls. So I left corporate America. I walked away from it and I joined the internet network marketing arena. And I thought slam dunk. I got a lot of experience in corporate America. I was the vice president for a Wall Street firm, so I know what I'm doing. I just jump into network marketing and I'm just going to rock it out. Well, not necessarily true. It wasn't that easy. It wasn't that simple. And one of the biggest issues that I had was getting traffic to my websites, how to get people to know that I was in business. That's basically where I ran into. So I finally learned the methods that work, the right ways of using that, and I finally started getting the results. So I'm here to share that with you guys, and hopefully you'll start seeing the same results that I was getting. So the question is, when do you need traffic? This is a topic that I've had with some of the for traffic gurus out there, and one of the questions that a lot of people ask is, well, do I build my blog? Do I get my site? Do I get my whole thing all nice and pretty, and then start looking for traffic? And kind of like a yes and no. Obviously, you need to be able to send your folks somewhere, but you need to know how to get the traffic. I mean, you can have the best blog out there, the best opportunity out there, but if you don't have traffic or know how to get the traffic to it, who's going to know about it? Who's going to see it? So, example I like to give is if you purchase a McDonald's franchise but put it in the middle of the desert, would you make or generate any sales? And obviously, the answer would be no. No one knows you're there. No one's going to see it. No one's going to find it. So you're not going to make any money. So it does not matter what opportunity you have. I don't care if you have the best opportunity out there in the world, but if you have no traffic and no leads, well, that's going to equal no sales. So really, it's going to be you're not going to go anywhere with that. So basically, you have to have traffic. So let me start off by some of the methods that I use. Majority of these are going to be free methods, which is great because you can use that right now. Very little, no cost at all, just time to learn how to use them and the best way to use it. So I'm going to give you some quick rundown on what I use. I'm going to start off with the first one of Pinterest. Pinterest is a photo sharing website. Here's where you can post up images and you can, pins. They call them pins on Pinterest. That's why it's called that way. And it's basically photos or images of any, maybe books you're reading, anything that you're dealing with. So the way I would use Pinterest and the way I do use Pinterest is I basically would take photos of maybe an event that I'm at. Maybe it's a company event. I'll take pictures of what's going on out there. It could just be a slide that they put up on that can show you some good information that somebody might gravitate to, or a picture with someone in the audience that was maybe one of the speakers, and then just post that up on Pinterest, share that out, and people see that, and they'll see either maybe who you're involved with, what you're involved with, and that could pique their interest, and they end up coming to speak to you about it, or following you, and that's another that now you're starting to generate traffic. Another way is Instagram. Instagram is another photo sharing website, but with Instagram, you basically, how I use Instagram is that you want to be doing a lot of pictures about lifestyle. People like lifestyle. That's what they're looking for, a better life than they have right now, and that's how they gravitate to a lot of lifestyle pictures. So take pictures again of that. Maybe you're at a vacation. I've been putting up a lot of pictures right here while I'm in Vegas of Instagram of where I'm at and eating out dinners where we're hanging out with. We're put a little party we're having for my birthday. So again, lifestyle. People see that. They gravitate to that. That's what they want. They want a better life than they will have right now. So if your opportunity or can offer that to them, that's what you want to show. How that pictures of your lifestyle, how that opportunity that you have has allowed you to have those different things in your life. So definitely, that's how you use Instagram. Now Facebook. I could be here 2 weeks talking about Facebook, but I was not going to do that to you with this time. This is a quick method of just showing you the information that I'm using. Now, Facebook can be used the right way and the wrong way. Unfortunately, a lot of people use it the wrong way. It becomes a spam fest for a lot of people, but that's not the way you use Facebook. Number one is your posts should always be something that's useful information. It should not be a place to put all the negativity that's out there. People are not going to gravitate to that. It's always positive comments, positive that is happening to you and in your business. But one of the biggest methods of using Facebook is using a group, creating a group that and talking in that group, posting up a couple things about your opportunity, what it is, what it has to offer, and then offering that group out to people and giving them a freebie or something, and there's something information about your opportunity. So I use groups, and that's a lot of the best method I use on Facebook, getting people into my groups, building a relationship with them within that group, and then they'll see what it is that you have, and you already one of the biggest steps in getting anybody to get into your opportunity is building a relationship, and you already done that through a Facebook group. So that's one of the main methods that I use through Facebook. Obviously, there's a lot of other methods with posts and stuff, but definitely Facebook groups is the best method that I would use and the one that I recommend the most for Facebook. Craigslist. Craigslist, here you can put in ads. You can put ads on the job wanted ads, for hire, for sale. Or again, it all varies, or even for sale. If it's something if it's a product that you're selling, a weight loss product or travel servers or something. It's a lot of different methods that you can Craigslist for, and you can post up ads. So here I would just post an ad on if it's an affiliate program I have that maybe is a tool on doing something or learning how to do something, then you can put that on the educational system side of Craigslist and just post an ad there about what it is that you have. There's rules that you got to follow with Craigslist, but it's very easy to get to understand those rules, and you can post them there. So it's free ads. Back pages, similar to Craigslist, kind of like a sister product of Craigslist, but it has a little bit different method of posting the ads on there. But it's again the same thing. You go into the job for help wanted or for sale, or again if you have a product that you think someone can use, a service or whatever, then you can also, there are different categories where you can post what you want to do with and back pages. So there's ads that you can create. Again, another free way of posting your ads. YouTube has, I'm pretty sure you know what YouTube is a video marketing owned by Google website, and here you can post videos on how you're using your product, or maybe you could post a video on what your opportunity is about, a video of where you've been at a company event, what you learned, what you've seen, and post that up there, and people again will see that. They'll see what you have to offer, what you're talking about, and what your opportunity is, and they'll again can come to you and ask you for full information. Again, traffic. The key here is to generate traffic to yourself, to your website, to your link, or whatever the opportunity that you have. Twitter, as you know, is a microblogging website where you can post up text. Little short text, I think no more than 140 characters that you can do on Twitter. And again here, posting quick messages of what's going on at the moment, what's going on, what's going on in your opportunity, what are you doing? Again, the lifestyle. I focus a lot on lifestyle. You're going to hear me say that a lot because that's really what's worked the best for me. It's just putting a lot of information up there, lifestyle, what's going on in your business, and again, how it's helped you. So Twitter, you tweet messages here and there throughout the day. Know what's going on. You follow the right people in Twitter, and they'll follow you back. So that's key too. You try to follow people that are similar and engage, and may want what you have to offer, or similar in the same arena feel as to what you are currently working with. Blogger. Blogger is a free blogging tool from Google. Kind of ties into your Google Plus, which I'll get into later. Now, it's not a blogging platform like WordPress, but it's where you can do a very quick blog post on, again, on your product, or something that you have that you want people to see. Provide some information to maybe to your affiliate link if that's what you have. So it's a very quick way of writing something real quick, and that's basically what I do. I'll just write a little quick post, cut and paste maybe some information from my whatever it is that I have to offer, put it in there with a picture, and you just post it, and that goes into the Google search engine. I mean, that's just a way of getting out there. So it's pretty quick and free, and again, it's free, so it doesn't take much to learn it. And simply, you'll find it. Just go to blogger.com, blogger, and on the Google search tool, and it'll come up. So that's a very free, quick way of getting some blog posts out there. SoundCloud. Now, I kind of mentioned earlier about YouTube, but maybe you don't feel you're camera shy. Well, SoundCloud is a good way of recording audios. This video that I'm doing here, presentation. I'll be taking this audio and posting it up on SoundCloud also. That's just an audio where people can just pick up the information and hear what they say. So it's a great way of another method of showing out there. And most people will listen to an audio more than once, and they will watch a video. So audio is another great way of doing it. SoundCloud, again, another free. Again, all these websites are free. I'll mention when there's a cost involved. So these websites are pretty much all free methods of using. So again, you can record a quick audio, a quick snapshot, maybe a little quick something you read. You read something on a good book that you thought can bring some value. You record it, you upload it. You can upload it here and share it out there to the world. So another quick way of putting up audios. LinkedIn. LinkedIn's a very great website, another social media sharing website. It's a great website because it's geared a lot for the professional side, more like on the business professional side. So a lot of leads that I've gotten through LinkedIn are very professional people. People already in business or looking to really start a business. So, you get a little bit different clientele, I would say, that you normally would get like in Facebook. Facebook, you got a various of crowds, young kids, some older kids, so you never know sometimes who you're leading up to. But again, nothing wrong with Facebook, but LinkedIn, you will definitely get more of a professional. Again, same thing, LinkedIn, I post up. I make my posts up there on LinkedIn about information, trying to just provide value and information to people as to what they see. I also create groups on LinkedIn and also use that to offer people information, just like I mentioned earlier with Facebook. Similar concept. Just build a group on LinkedIn and offer it to people, offer them value, and then they'll find out, again, a great way for them to find out who you are and what it is that you have to offer. Squidoo. Squidoo is basically it's a place where you can provide your content, share your content on what it is that you have to offer, recommendations. It's almost like a blogging platform, but not exactly the same. But it's a great place where you can provide content and you can have links there to what it is that you have to offer. Again, if you provide a product or service, then you can write a quick blurb about that and post that up there on Squidoo. So another great way of creating traffic to what it is that you have to offer. Traffic exchanges. Now, traffic exchanges is basically where you're sharing your traffic and with someone else's traffic website. So it's kind of like the next topic I'll get into, which is like banner exchanges. But basically, you use their traffic, they buy your. I don't want to say buy, that's not the right word, but basically you have traffic offered to them, and maybe they have traffic. It's almost like a list exchange in a way. You have a list, they have a list. So this may not, maybe you don't have a list right now, so it may not be, but it's definitely another method of growing your list. You're kind of like sharing lists, and they basically can offer to your list, and you offer to their list, and it's a great way of just exchanging traffic that you're getting that might be more geared to them, and they can exchange traffic that they're getting that might be more geared to your product. So, again, another method, maybe not not my favorite, to be honest with you. I've used it; it's pretty good, but it's not really one of my favorite methods. Banner exchanges. Now, banner exchanges are pretty good. You have basically here is very straightforward. It's simple. You have a banner, and they'll promote your banner on their website or blog, and you'll take their banner and promote that on your website or your blog. So basically, you're exchanging your advertisement for each other. So it's a great way of Maybe again picking up traffic that he's getting, that maybe someone's getting traffic that's not geared to what they have to offer, but they may see your banner and realize, you know what, that looks like something I'm more interested, and vice versa. So it's a great way of generating traffic, especially if you do this with the right person. Someone can already have a good amount of traffic and just be able to send you some really good traffic over to you. And usually these are people that are already looking for something that you potentially have to offer. IBO Toolbox, one of my favorite tools out there. This is basically a free marketing platform where you can post banners, you can do PR releases, you can have followers to you there. It's like an all-in-one. You can put videos up there. Really, really great tool to use. This one, I use that for that. I put up banners, I put a post. I use videos. When I do a YouTube video, I also post it up there, so it lets you share it out there to all your other one that you have there as a follower, as an associate, and it's free. Basically, as you get people to sign into IBO Toolbox, you get credits, and you can use those credits for doing any advertisement, doing whatever it is. But great tool. I've gotten a lot of good leads through IBO Toolbox, so it's really a great tool that I would recommend. And then we got blog commenting. Now, what that basically means is you go to a blog or you find an article, someone wrote a blog, is you basically comment on the blog. What you liked about it, what you learned from it, whatever the case may be. And great thing about blog comment is sometimes at the end of the blog, in your signature, you could put your link to your website, link to your blog if you have one, whatever case. A lot of blogs allow that. So it's a great way people see your comment, and if they like what you had to say, they'll want to maybe follow you. May put your Facebook URL there so they can follow you. Whatever link you want. Again, not all of them allow it, but good amount of them do. And even if they don't, it's still a good way of putting your name out there. People like what they see. They will sometimes find you. And they may find you on Facebook. They may find you somewhere. And then, they'll start to follow you. So it's a great way of getting, again, free traffic. Tumblr. Tumblr is similar to like Squidoo. It's another social media content sharing website. And again, here you just basically, if you do a blog post or you do a kind of post, you can share it up to Tumblr and it goes out there. It's a again, social bookmarking sharing website where it basically just takes your information, your content, and if it seems like it's very worthwhile and relevant, or share it out there to a lot of search engines, a lot of other blogs out there, and and people get to see again what it is that you have and what you're commenting, what you have to offer. Google Plus. Google Plus is Google's answer to Facebook. Primarily, it's basically groups that they have. And again, you create groups here. If you have a Gmail account, you create your own Google Plus account profile. Actually, you'll just use your Gmail account, and here you can create groups. You can follow people. People follow you. You do your post up there, and again, they'll see that. Again, very similar to Facebook. You put a post up, and they'll see what it is that you have to offer, what you got, what you're talking about, with your links, and they can follow you from there. So Google Plus is very great also because you could do Google Hangouts with it, which is another way of sharing your information and having a great way of talking to people and just, again, sharing with them what you have. Forums. Again, forums, another similar to blog commenting. You can join a lot of forums. So you obviously will want to try to join forums that are probably close to your niche or what it is that whatever industry or you're trying to offer. And again, here you comment on what people have there on the forums. And the great thing about forums, usually you create a signature in a forum, who you are, what you are, to your social media websites. You can have links in there to your Facebook page or YouTube page, and there you would just write. And as you write comments and people like what you have to say, they'll see they can find you and they'll hook up and become a friend, whatever it is, to you on your Facebook page or on your Google Plus page and YouTube video channel, and you'll get to see what it is again that you have to offer, and that basically start again generating traffic for you. Guest blogging. If you know someone that has a blog, sometimes you can offer them to say that you'll be more than happy to blog something. Bloggers are always looking for content. They need to put fresh content out there, and one of the great ways of doing that is you going to them and offering to write a blog post for them that they can post on their blog. They will love that. Any blogger will tell you that they love that. I get that all the time, and I love to have that done for me. I never say no to it as long as it's something that they're congruent to what it is that my blog's about. You don't want to write if you have a weight loss blog, you don't want somebody writing about, how great chocolate is. So you want it congruent to what it is that your blog is, but that's another great way of generating traffic to your websites. Free PR releases. PR means for public relations releases, press releases, and those are great. People want to know. That goes out there. Search engine Google loves PR releases because it goes out there and it shows you. Tells them that you're in business. If you started business, whatever it is that you just started, it's a great way of letting the world know I'm in business. This is what I got to offer. This is where you can find me. And there's paid PR releases, but there's also free ones. So it's a great way of using, like I mentioned earlier, what IBO Toolbox. That also has an option for free PR releases in that marketing system. So that's why I definitely like that one. But there's a lot of various websites out there where you can do free PR releases. And I use a PR release every single time I'm promoting something new. If I'm promoting a new affiliate program, whatever it is, because it's just another way of saying something's changing my business. I got something new to offer. So PR releases are great and awesome to use. Email signature, something very, very overlooked. You're constantly emailing, sending people, emailing back. Your signature file should have your links. At a minimum, your link to your Facebook page. They should know where to find you. If someone gets an email, gets a reply back from you, send them, well, who are you? How do I find you? How do I find out what you are all about? So email signature, you must always have something in there. Again, at a minimum, one of your social media websites, whether it be your Facebook, Twitter, whatever it is, should definitely be there. Very vital. Very simple to do. All email programs can do it. So it's not Gmail, Outlook, definitely all the free ones. So it's very easy to do. Nothing fancy, just your name, a link where to find you, phone number if you want, just so people can know you're real and how to find you. Testimonials. Another one that's very overlooked. If you buy a product or you use a product or whatever, or you know someone is doing, put a testimonial on their Facebook page or on the fan page or on the product page, and just how it works for you, how it helped you. Again, a lot of these testimonials, you can put your link as to who you are and how to find you. So you put you write a comment on something, a post, negative or positive. It doesn't matter. If you don't like the product, people like that too. They like to see the honesty. So if you do that, and they can find you. Maybe see if you do testimonials on other things, and what maybe you're familiar with other products that they're looking for. Again, the key here with traffic is for them to know who you are, why they should listen to you. So if you can, that's the whole goal here. So you need to be putting good content up there. Testimonials is a very good way of doing that. Safe lists. Safe lists, again, are list exchanges where people kind of build lists, and they'll put it up there where you can advertise for free. You can send them emails about what you have, what you offer, and a lot of some of the safe lists are free. You're not going to get, again, it's free, so you're not going to get the best of the best out of these safe lists, but you will get some traffic. And 1 or 2 sales that you get out of a safe list is better than 0 if you're not getting any sales at all. So very simple. You just use an email. You'll find a lot of these safe lists out there. You get an email, you send it to them, to their list, and you'll start getting opt-ins into your capture page or your web page or whatever it is that you're offering. Free classified ads. Pretty straightforward. Free classified ads. A lot of websites out there where you can put ads up there, promoting, doing whatever it is that you're doing. So free classified ads is very, very good method and a good tool of using. So I would definitely recommend free classified ads. Again, just write a simple ad. This is what I got. This is what I link. Most of the websites will tell you the limitations of what it is, how many characters, and what exactly you have to do. Free directories. Free directories basically a lot of search engine directories. A lot of the major search engines out there, MSN, Google, they all look at these directories too from time to time. So it's a good place where you can post your URL under a lot of different categories and category your niche, and you can just promote what your URL is and what it is that you have to offer. And again, another method of just generating traffic to your URL. Social bookmarking. Again, we've talked about a few of them, like Squidoo, Tumblr, and there's a lot of sites out there that do a lot of free social bookmarking where you basically post up your information and they'll share it out with other social websites out there. There's a lot of social, I couldn't even list all the social media sites that are out there, besides the ones that the most obvious ones, but there are a lot of good social media sites out there people don't know about, and these systems and tools will allow you to share that out to the social media sites. So another great way of again, getting your content out there. Viral URL cloakers. And these are based, You want to share your URL. Sometimes we have URLs that are just kind of too long, especially if we're doing an affiliate program and it's like, 1,000 characters long. So these are URLs that allow you to, shorten it down so you get a little more simpler, easier to find. And that's why they call them cloaker, because they're just cloaking your long URL. But there's a lot of ones out there that are free viral, and they kind of, as you're using their tool, they actually share it out there. So it's a great way of using these free tools, and at the same time, you're sharing. They're doing the legwork for you, sharing your URL out there in the, to the search engines and other types of engines out there. So definitely a great way of a free tool to share your URL. Traffic toolbars. Again, these are toolbars as you've seen. You get a lot of these that when you sometimes download some software, whatever offers you put your toolbar on your web page, on your Internet Explorer, your Google Chrome, or your Firefox, and these toolbars generate traffic. They if you download it onto your internet browser, they'll actually send you traffic to your URL if you're using it, as you're seeing other people. So it's an exchange. You're seeing other people's ads, they'll see your ads. So it's kind of like a great way of generating traffic. Very simple, very straightforward. A lot of people use them. Document sharing sites. If you have documents, a lot of document sharing sites out there that you can put, share your information. You can share, your documents, and these all have links into them. So that, again, that gets promoted out there, and people see that there's a new document out there, and this can be an article about your product, an article about something that you're speaking about. There's an article you can download from your company website or your product website and just use that as to information that you can put up there. And again, people see it there. You put you're always going to have your information, your URL on the signature of these document sharing websites, and again, they can find you and see if it's something that's coherent for them, and they'll probably go take a look at what you have to offer. General file sharing sites, similar to document sharing sites, same thing. You just post files up there. Maybe you have a free tool that you got to offer. You can put that up there. If your product has maybe a free trial, free tool, something that they can see, 1 to 30-day, 10-day trial on an executable, on a product that the software that they can use. It's a great way to put it up there, and they get the little taste of it before they get to see what the real product is. Slideshow. If you do presentations similar to like this one here that you see, I can share this up. There's a lot of sites that I can share this slideshow up on, and people see it. And again, if they find it useful, they'll look for me. They'll have my information on there, and they can find me. And again, another way of generating traffic. Podcasting sites. If you're maybe camera shy or don't know, audios is a great way of doing a lot of free podcasting sites up there. They'll take your audio and share it out there to the world. So another great way of, again, audio is great because people walk around with their phones, easy to download, quickly to do, and a lot easier to do than trying to have to sit behind a laptop to look at a video. So podcasting sites are another great way of doing that. So that's pretty much for the free methods that I've used. So now we're going to get to the paid methods. And again, difference between free and paid. Paid, sometimes you can get more quality leads, but not necessarily always the case. So you still have to be careful on how to use paid methods. But I'm just going to go over a few of the ones here that I've used that's worked best for me. Number one is Facebook advertising. Again, great method. You have to use it properly. You have to know exactly what you're doing because you can spend a lot of money if you don't do it correctly. But Facebook advertising, you create an ad, you see them, obviously when you're on Facebook, you see them on the side, all those little click ads that you see there. Well, that's Facebook advertising. So and again, really can do really wonders for you if you use it properly. Twitter ads, same thing. You can put ads on Twitter. On the Twitter post, you'll see ads in there. They'll be in the post that you get, or on the Twitter pages itself. So another way, similar to Facebook advertising, is another way that you can promote, your ads as to what it is that you have to offer. Solo ads. Solo ads is basically where you send an email list to you. You purchase space on people's lists. So basically, someone has a list. So I have a list of 10,000 on my list, and you come to me and say, I'd like to send an email to your list promoting my product. How much would that cost me? So you work on a negotiated rate with someone, and then you send them a list. And if they have a very good list, you have to make sure, again, you buy from the right people. It's not my favorite tool because there's a lot of people out there that just not really giving you the best list out there. But if you can't find the right list, very great way of building your list very quickly. great way of doing, getting sales very quickly. It's the way I started building my list at first. So I'm not saying it's a bad way to go, but you have to be very careful on using solo ads. Blogging. Now, the reason why I put blogging on the paid methods, there is a lot of free blogging tools out there, but the most best is you need to host your own blog, have your own blog, so that's a cost to that, and you're gonna have better control on that and how you want your blog to look. So, blogging is great if you when you blog post, Google, that's what they're looking for, new content, fresh content, and through blogs they're gonna get that if you're constantly blogging on your posts. So it's a great way of generating a traffic. I think one of the best ways out there. And again, with blogging, you can use SEO. SEO is basically a method of where they syndication of where they syndicate your content, and it just goes out there. They know how to hit all the engines, exactly what the Google's looking for, keywords or key methods of setting things up, and there's a lot of services out there that do SEO. It's not cheap, but if you find the right place and do the right investment in it, I mean, your traffic can explode very quickly. So SEO is definitely a good method to use also. And then, as I mentioned before, there's free PR releases, but there's also paid. Paid, they'll in some cases they'll even write the PR release for you. It'll hit a lot more channels than the free ones do. So obviously you're going to get a lot more exposure through a paid PR release than you are through a free one. So another great tool to use. Banner ads. Again, yeah, if you have a banner for your product or your website, you can, again, similar to solo ads, find people out there with that are selling advertising space. So they'll have maybe they'll have a good blog or a good web page that gets a lot of traffic, and you can buy space. You pay for how many clicks or how many impressions that you'll have your banner run on their website. So another great method of and again, just like solo ads, you got to make sure you know what advertising websites your blogs or websites you're promoting on, to make sure that they're getting you the right traffic, and again, congruent to what it is that you have to offer. Okay, so I want to start off by congratulations by you spend here this time with me watching the 39 methods of traffic that I've used. So now you know 39 different sources of traffic that will help you generate more leads, more sales, which will equal sales, which will equal profit. So, question I have for you: did you learn something, and did you gain value from this presentation? And I believe the answer would be yes. So awesome. I want to let me share where to go from here. I want to speak to you how I finally got results by using these different various methods of traffic. I was going to a lot of events. I'm an event junkie. I go to a lot of events, a lot of trainings. I've purchased tons of training programs. If I was in my office, I could show you the shelves and online of all the programs that I purchased. I've used a lot of different coaches and coaching programs also, and still was not getting results. Purchased a lot of different tools. Again, still not automation tools, things that you just think you would buy and you would use and just not working. But finally, I found a system that worked. This system allowed me to. So the question I have for you is, do you have a system? Do you have a system that's getting you the results that you want and that you should have in your business? If not, would you like to try one that works? Because I finally found a system that, using what I have taught you here today, has allowed me to make my first $10,000 a month. That's something I have not been able to do in over a year, and I was able to do that a month, and now I'm being able to do that on a more very consistent basis. So you want me to show you a system that works for me and that will work for you, simply go to this link. You see there at the bottom, mmktrial.com. That's mmktrial.com. This is where you'll see one of the programs that I'm working with, which is called MITS, My Internet Traffic System. And this will show you in detail exactly how to build traffic to your business. So this is definitely a system that I would recommend for you to take a look at. And I guarantee that you're going to enjoy this program once you see it. So definitely something that I would check and look at. So I wanted to, again, remind you, just go here, mmktrial.com, exactly where you want to go to. And that will show you, again, you get 7 methods of generating traffic for your paid traffic for your business that really, really work. That'll take what I just showed you and bring it to a whole nother level. So you definitely want to go there, mmktrial.com. And as a special gift for you for watching the training, I want to offer you my free capture page system. See the link at the below. It's freeleadcapturepage.net. That's my free capture page system. It's a great system. It's free. Special gift for you for taking the time, giving me 35 minutes of your time to watch this video. I want to thank you again, and I look forward to working with you in the future. I'll see you guys in the internet.